Are you ready to hear Mr. Jim Cox?
How you guys doing tonight? I was watching TV last night, and I was, the Cialis commercial came on. And I was watching it, and I noticed they have a new logo. I don't know if you guys have noticed, see what the logo looks like, but it's a guy and a woman sitting in separate bathtubs next to each other. And I'm thinking, if you're promoting a drug that gives you a 4-hour erection, why are you sitting in a separate tub? So I'm thinking, if I was in charge of that marketing plan, my logo would be a hot tub with 4 naked chicks in it, 1 for each hour, and underneath it, it would say, underneath the logo, it would say, impotence, nature's way of saying no hard feelings. And at the end of the commercial, the guy comes on and he's like, if you experience an erection for longer than 4 hours, please contact your doctor. I'm thinking, if I got an erection for longer than 4 hours, I'm not calling a doctor. I'm calling my wife's friends to come over. But then again, if I could have a hard-on for 4 hours, I might call my doctor and just say thanks. I was shopping for condoms the other day. And I went to a pharmacy. I couldn't believe it. They had a whole aisle dedicated to these things. All the way over on the left, they were the most expensive. All the way over to the right, to the least expensive. And right next to the least expensive condoms were early pregnancy tests. And I'm thinking, that's either poor product placement or they're trying to send me a warning about cheap condoms. So I'm looking at the cheap ones. I've been down on the very bottom row. There's a 12-pack of condoms for $1. And it doesn't have a name on it. And I'm thinking, you know, why wouldn't these guys at least have a contest to name the condoms? Because I had a couple ideas I think I would have entered. One of them was you could either call it 50-50, or my favorite is baby batter roulette. I love that one. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's more money being spent on breast implants, Viagra, and Cialis than there is on Alzheimer's research. So you know what that means? By the year 2040, there's going to be a large elderly population walking around with bricky boobs and big erections with absolutely no idea what to do with them. And if that happens to be me, I think I'm going to start a wiffle ball team. Come on, hey, baby, swing, baby. Hey, that's no thing. You can't be doing curveballs. I turned 50 a couple months ago, and I decided it was time to get a life insurance policy. So I called the company, they came over, they pricked me, they prodded me, they weighed me, and 3 weeks later they came back, and they told me that my health rating was the lowest rating that you could get. I couldn't figure out why, but they said, because I'm 5'6", 195 pounds, I'm considered obese. And they said, if you weigh 195 pounds, the ideal height would be 6'1". So they asked me if I was willing to lose some weight. I said, actually, I'm kind of hoping I can just grow into the height someday. And now that I'm 50, I have to use valet parking, because valets never forget where they park their car. Let's see, I had my first colonoscopy. That was a lot of fun. I remember going to the doctor. You know, I'm in my robe. The lady tells me to just relax, lay down on your side. Everything's going to be okay. I'm going to give you a shot. It's going to put you out. You won't even feel a thing. So he gives me the shot. I'm just laying there on my side, and I can tell it's just starting to go down. I mean, it's almost dark. I'm almost out. And all of a sudden, I hear the doctor start singing, You put your left hand in, you take your left hand out, you put your right hand in, and you shake it all about. And I'm thinking, I was so glad that he didn't start with the verse about the leg of the arm. So I woke up in the recovery room, and he was standing there. He said, hey, everything was great. You're perfectly healthy. You got any questions for me? I said, yeah, actually I do. Can you write my wife a note and tell her you didn't find my head up there? She's always telling me, get your head out your ass. It's not up there. I got a note from the doctor.